what is the craziest thing you heard about RSU that the media never say something about?
The fact that buy textbooks. No, not that part. I guess RSU to buy this.
SB Nation, today is the second tour in State University. Today we are going to discuss what the media never says about this amazing school. Today we are going to meet students and ask them some basic questions on some of the issues that media hide from people outside there. So guys, for you to get a lot of these stories, do well to like and subscribe to the channel. This way you will encourage us to do more of this type of content for you guys. Don't forget to comment. Thank you. So let's get back to the interview. Okay, so what is your name and your department?
Unfiltered. My department is estate management, 300 level students.
So what is the craziest things you heard about RSU that the media never says anything about?
Well, it's the same thing that you hear everywhere. The schooling system, lights is a big problem in this school. Happens everywhere, so I'm not very surprised. But other than that, it's very decent, cool. I feel like media doesn't even talk about our school that much. If it's not Uniports, they hardly mention anything.
Are you guys jealous?
It's too hungry beef between us, Uniport and yes, it's just a friendly partner that used to carry on most of it. Just there.
One course in your department that your colleague feared the most and you also feared the most?
That is valuation. There's like the scariest course in the department. Everybody's afraid of valuation because if you fail valuation, you have to resit it and you can't go on without passing that particular course, and that will like give an extra year. So everybody's like sitting up so that they can pass that thing because if they don't, extra year, and nobody wants that, to be honest.
That means you can't waive the course?
No, you can't waive the course. You have to pass it, so there's extra years. So that's like the only course I know that people are afraid of because if they fail, they are going to spend more time in school that they didn't account for. So
do you think that RSU academic system is fair enough?
I mean, if you read, you will pass. There's no black magic to it. If you go to class, read, you pass. Yeah, so, I mean, if you are driven enough, you will get out of the school as quickly as you got in. It's only if you choose to slack off and stuff like that that you still spend excessive time in school.
So, your name, your department, and whatever you.
So, Godwin, I'm in the Department of Development Communication. I'm in 300 level.
So, wow, 300 level. So, what is the hardest part of being an RSU student?
It depends on what is stressing you, but for me right now is the fact that classes are in 300 level classes. We still have 8 o'clock classes, so you have to wake up early, try to beat off traffic to come early to school. I thought that by now our classes should start by 10 or 12, but no, we still have 8 o'clock classes. And the fact that buy textbooks. No, not that part. I guess RSU to buy textbooks.
You're not the first saying this that you do buy textbook. The last guy I interviewed, she told me that you buy textbook, but it is not compulsory. But
it is not compulsory.
But at least it's part of the mark.
There are some that if you like, you show the textbook before you submit the assignment, and it's crazy. So textbook 4,000, you're seeing the textbook just for one. You're learning 10 courses. So
do you mean that those 10 courses are different textbooks that you need to buy?
Some lecturers, they just tell you to photocopy their handouts. Some just, but there are some that their textbooks is compulsory.
So they will tell you need to buy. It's not compulsory, but just buy it.
Yeah, it's not compulsory.
It's not compulsory, but at the end of the day, you know that
you need to buy it too.
So, what is the craziest thing you heard about RSU that people? Have I asked the question?
No, you've not.
Okay, what is the craziest thing you heard about RSU that the media never says something about?
Craziest thing, I would say I heard so many things before I entered RSU. Say RSU will stress you, RSU you have to sort to pass, but I found out that sorting to pass is not true. If you read, you'll pass. In my department too, I don't know of other people's department, but in my department, if you come to class, do your assignments, do your tests, and write well, at least attempt questions, you will pass. At least you have a C or a D. You won't get a carryover. So yeah, people will be like, hey, RSU, is it that you have money or you hold God? Yes, hold God and also study. But that money part, my lecturers, then when I was even in year 1, my HOD said that if she hears that any of her students sort, she's going to take the student and the lecturer to Senate. So all of us were careful, make sure to read, and yeah, God has been saying it true.
The rumor of people suffering.
I hear.
That is Nigerian for you. So the last part is, what is the one course in your department that people fear the most?
We have different courses every semester.
Yeah, I know. Like one of them, this your present level 300 that you think people are afraid of.
It depends on. I don't think we are okay. I think when we have all these, it's mass comm.
Yeah.
So yeah, people that are doing mass comm because of they are scared of all these science courses of calculations and stuff like that. So when we did courses like maths 101, we did courses like statistics. Yeah, so we were like, oh god, maths. We've been ran from maths in WAEC, ran from maths in JAM. Now we are coming to meet it. At least we passed those ones. Then we thought we are free from it in university, but we are coming to meet it. Yeah, and it was
So who am I with today?
I'm Justice Wise. Oh, let me Justice Wise. Yeah, that's the way.
So your department and level?
Okay, I'm in Channel Level Law, Department of Jurisprudence and International Law.
Wow. So nice meeting you, our official lawyer.
Hey, I beg you, carry your matter go.
So what is the hardest part of being a law student?
Everything. Being a law student is like go to the gym every day and you don't know what you're doing. But like, what shout to God be the glory, at least it's fun. But like, at least, but being a lawyer is very hard. I bet the reading parts, the cramming, the memorization, every about being a law student is very, very annoying. But yeah, I think that's what makes us lawyers. So yeah, being out is very, very fun. Yeah, thank you.
So what was your JAM score and your post-UTME score?
Hey, you want to open my ears probably. Okay, so my JAM score was 250. Post-UTME, I think I got 30 to 32. I can't really clearly remember. Yeah, 30 to 32.
Was RSC your first choice?
Which choice? RS is nobody's first choice. Well, yeah, it wasn't my first choice, but at least I felt more comfort when I came here than most private schools I applied for. So yeah.
Okay, if you applied for private, I thought you applied for schools like University of Port.
No, Uniport was so. Uniport was.
Don't cast off.
But no, the thing is that I applied for private schools, yeah, but like I wasn't really feeling it. But when I came to USA, I felt more, attached to the individuals there. So yeah, I think. Yeah, that's it. But UST can never be my first choice.
What is the hardest course there?
Okay, so
a lot of your colleagues, they are very scared of and afraid of.
See, the thing about the thing here is that the department law are just for marking. Yeah, there are 4 departments just to separate for marking, but we all learn the same thing. But the thing about it, for new students, every level has the hardest course. So for new students, the legal method, it is one of the most traumatizing law course for A1. But it is contract law because you read, you see, you write 4 lines, then like 16 lines of cases. I just like 4 or 5 in the exam. So then now you treat that, it's commercial law. Commercial law is 70 in one. We have 3 topics that are meant to be 3 subjects on their own. But now those 3 topics are taught inside one, and we are meant to learn those 3 and write those 3 in the exam. That's commercial law. But at least when I enter 400 level, I think I know the hardest. But at least every year has one course that we like to
press it that.
Yeah, so that. But by God's grace, at least it has been going better.
Final one now. Did you say something about your reading tips? So being a law student in RSC is very difficult, right?
Yeah.
So how do you structure your reading? Do you have timetable? How do you do that?
Okay, so I am not as orderly as it looks, but I know that that as a law student I'm meant to read, obviously.
Yeah.
And how I read is that night reading works for me, but not all through the night works.
Yeah.
So what I did is that I portion time. So around that 9:30 then to like 10:30, I've gone to the 9th class. I'll read to like 11, 12. Once it's 12, my brain shuts down. All I'm thinking of is I'm hungry. I want to do something that's not just reading, you understand? But and I read every day, in class, outside of class. We just pass reading because of in law now we are used to impromptu tests. So all those small reading. Oh, today as I came back now, I just read like 2-3 pages of what they taught me, and I was like, okay, I can remember it. So whenever it comes out, I know this shit now. So, but my reading is not as scheduled as every other person's on. But mine is, I read in a day like 2 or 3 times. But partially, and it helps a lot. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Okay. So, who am I with today?
My name is Safari Kitchen University.
Okay. Your level and department?
I am from 300 level food science technology, and I'm a product manager.
Wow. So outside being a student, right?
Yes, aside being a student, I am an entrepreneur. Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if I have gotten like the audacity or the temerity to say that, because student balancing school and entrepreneurship is hard. But yes, we are trying. We have a dream.
Is the hardest part of being a RSU student?
Jesus, I've suffered. even this question now needs. You just need to pray for me. It's hard.
I see.
I cannot even find out the hardest part, because all of them are just entering my brain at once.
When I was doing research on this, you said something about the satellite campuses too. How is it? How is your experience there?
I'll just say for serenity, there's serenity there. Like you can learn everywhere. it's close to boring, right? Just lectures, and lecture halls is a stone throw. But again, school is not always about learning. And I think in those parts, the satellite campus fail because, like I said, there was a pitch competition. I had to come from HA to this place to make it happen, and everywhere is dry. We don't have things like this, and we certainly will not have somebody like you coming to interview us if I were in the satellite campus. So that's just it. In terms of opportunity, it limits you a lot because inside the village, HA. But then in terms of like study, time for study, grace, all of that, it will give you that. I mean, I'm in the hostel, 3 hours of lights a day, even if this community does not have lights entirely.
Yeah.